In a place where you feel the fire's gone out. In time we will heal, and light will pour out again, again, again. Light will pour out again, again, again. When the darkness surrounds the night without sound, we'll pull the wool down. We'll be together again, again, again. Be together again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other like a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn, and we will rise again. We'll rise again. It's not the end. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. We'll make it together. When the chips are down and you're losing hope, the light will surround and show you the road again, again, again. Show you the road again, again, again. Wait for the sunrise and open your eyes. If we give it time, life will be so bright again, again, again. Life will be bright again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other like a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn, and we will rise again. We'll rise again. It's not the end. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. We'll make it together. We'll make it together.
Good time zones, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday, in which, as Frauke goes, crystalthulhu a tang. We are summoning the ancient crystalline gods. Oh, God help us, we're all doomed. Greetings, Frauke. Greetings, TGM. It's just... Ooh, so many tentacles in that one. That's an interesting one. So, it's going to be one of those ones. So where we left off yesterday, we were kind of just beginning to take over the world. Or at least, crystalthulhu was. Still not sure about this branch. But, well, we can always apply the first rule of pretties if I feel like it, but I think it's less a first rule of pretties problem and more it's just not balanced right problem. So let's sort out some of that balance. Oh, and typically, just to start off the day properly, it's going to get dark. always does just as I start building. How is everybody today, though? It has been a day. Actually, I'm going to take that out completely and put another one in. And then put that there. And then we will sleep, because the last thing we want is a suicide shrub getting confused and attempting to take down the tentacled ones. Exploring? Question mark? Ah, on the Raven server. Cool. Yeah, I feel kind of bad that I don't spend any time on there. But, to be honest, I get a little bit... I think I would probably end up a little bit burned out if I tried to do 2 servers. And this kind of is my baby. For values of... it's attempting to take over the world. Could you imagine if I did have a baby that took over the world? Then we would be doomed. That's gonna mess with things. Nope. That happens. That does happen. Ugh. Love the way that I'm attempting to build this without any form of scaffolding, and it's biting me in the ass. Although, if a tentacle's biting you in the ass, you're having a bad day. Oh no. Matron. Yeah. Feels better. Actually, no, let's give that one a larger crystal cluster. Let's go for a full cluster there. Packs tend to be hoarders of RAM, unfortunately. Let's put that there and that there. Ow. Woof. Hard restarts not be good. Oh, that's better. Now this is starting to feel like it's a bit more of a thing. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I was planning on putting deep slate there, but I think that'll work. Woof. That's not helpful. A bit like me dropping down into the rift there. Not very helpful. I'd like to be able to climb the scaffolding to work on it, not walk along it. Let's see. That one needs to change, possibly into that. Crystal cluster there, small one there. How's that feel now? That feels a bit more like it. does it look from this side? There, that's better. I need to fix the interface over the top, but... I fell. That wasn't planned. As you could tell from the slow reactions. True. At least it's not as bad as it was when I was going down to 1 heart. That still feels wrong. Does that have anything on the other side? No, yes it does. Yeah. Dag-nabbit. Right, let's do you. And then... I really wish I had, like, stairs of amethyst. It would make life so much easier. I did discover one thing of interest just before stream, although it's more of a Sasibi thing at the moment. Prusa have just announced that they're bringing out a new version of their printer, the Mark IV. Which appears to be basically everything that people have been asking for from the Mark III for the last few years. Which is going to be one of those, oh, that's, yes, sort of moments. So, I'm sure we can remember to bring that up later. This is the problem with trying to do organics. Organics is not easy. But then again, if they were easy, they wouldn't be organics, would they? That doesn't sound right. Ah, you see, this is the really nice thing about the Prusa Frauke. They already have an upgrade pack available for the Mark III to the Mark IV, which costs like 1/4 the price of a Mark IV, and allows you to reuse large percentages of the Mark III. So you don't end up with a new printer, you end up with a refurbished printer, effectively. Which is one of the reasons why I chose a Prusa when I was pondering a printer. Because of that consistent tendency to provide upgrades. How's that look? Ah, that's better. That's a bit thicker. It's a thick boy now. I'm not sure it's a Frankenstein on the grounds that it is actually all of the appropriate parts. I think probably the nasty part is that you have to print all of the printable elements yourself. Which is probably why I never got around to finishing upgrading my Mark III to a Mark III Plus. Because I never got around to printing the bits. Whoopsie. Right. I want this to be... Ow. Grr. Over a vertical slab. More like a Discworld Eagle. Yes. When an eagle dies, all of the parts are redistributed into other eagles. And they all get better. I'm going to Crucia dies. It's a miracle. O for vertical half slabs. Oh well, we'll make up for it by... no. Let's hide the transition by using a full cluster. That's better. I'm effectively using these crystal clusters as ways of hiding transitions. It's interesting. I'm not entirely convinced it's not the wrong idea either. Let's do that, that, and that. Is it getting dark? Yes it is. Whoops. I think I hit the bed a little bit hard there. Okay. Oh, that looks good now from this angle. Question. Yeah. Okay, so actually I think that should be slightly different. Probably that, and then that, no. That. It just feels a little bit chunky there now. Maybe if we take that and that out and replace them with that. Yeah, it's... yeah. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, I'll go with that. It's this bit. That feels forced. Let's blend it with a shard. And I got a large shard. Too many. Take that one out, and what we'll probably do is put yeah, that would be a good place for a piece of glow lichen. Also, I'm not liking the O. Lovely. Place those in the wrong place. Let's try that again. That's better. There's an awful lot of black on this side though. It kind of sort of feels like it needs blending a bit better, but the problem is there's not a huge amount of options for... oh, that just wasted an entire cluster. Dagnabbit. Hey, Shadow Sky. This is where I spend 4 hours building high detail and managed to do like 1 percentile of a crystal tendril. So I should probably stop faffing around on this side and carry on getting this further across. Oh, for vertical slabs that were slightly more useful. Let's do that. And there. let's retrieve this scaffolding by just throwing it all over the floor. How do I get out of this pit? The rift has consumed me. I cannot get out of it. Let's see. Oh, I need some more stairs, because apparently I don't have any. Let's make a decent number of stairs. We're out of half slabs as well. Yes. Let's use that many half slabs. I know I'm not completely out of half slabs, but I might as well just declare myself out of half slabs before I am. Let's make it. Okay. I think we're at the point where I want to start bringing this tendril down. Preferably without the aid of a depressant. Last thing we want is a manic depressive crystalline entity Cthulhu taking over the world and deciding that actually, hold on, it would probably already be declaring that the best thing to do is end it all. So, we're already doomed anyway.
They talk about another kind of world. Another kind of world.
Exactly. Feel like an awful lot more purple on this side. But equally, it probably needed it to balance the other side being significantly darker. Now the question becomes, is the much more solid purple side the source or the destination? I suspect, because there's more of it, probably the the source. I was going to say destination there. Let's take out some of this purple wool and let's make this a much more chunky section over this side as well. Oops, and we're out of solid blocks.
They talk about another kind of world.
Let's see.
What are you afraid of?
What are you afraid of? Dealing with this crystalline cluster. Something tells me it's going to take over.
I'm not afraid.
You're wrong. Let's see. I think it should be one of those. That. And it should actually have been that there. I would say that I don't care about that, but I think I probably do for the moment. So let's go and get those. Okay, that's a bit more chunky. Let's do that. One of those. Bit of that there. Probably take that out and replace it with one of those. Yes, that feels a bit nicer. It blends in the solid crystal blocks a lot better. Except for there. That just looks terrible. What the heck was I thinking?
I'm walking slowly towards you. Let's
Let's do that. crystal. That. Which means taking this out. And let's put another crystal and that there. This feels too chunky now. That doesn't help. That's better. Okay, that's got it. And then we blend that in with some deep slate. I was going to say a couple more blocks of crystal here. Let's not add all of it as crystal, and we can get rid of a couple of blocks of dirt because these are areas that are completely encased. I feel like I've probably encased a crystal in there somewhere, but so be it. It's getting dark. I love how I'm using the outline of this building as a bridge. It's like, yes, absolutely! Random bridge. The remains of this building that don't exist yet. Some logical statement in there somewhere. The remains of this building that doesn't yet exist. Wait, what? Should be one of these and then one of those. I'll possibly take out a couple of these. Now we start blending this in. Possibly by actually doing some cobblestone would be good here. Do I have any cobblestone? Actually, no, we'll deal with blending the dark into the normal stone once we've got all of the dark in place. Crystal. Crystal. With that there. Kind of suggests you are over the top. Yeah, that's better. Not sure. Yeah, that's got it. Really could do with that being like a stair or something, but I can't. Because of course we don't have stairs. Let's actually bury more of this into the ground and start using the mud. Could consider using some of the mud in the actual tendril, but I'm not sure that that would work as well. Actually, that's probably a waste of mud because yeah, that needed that to be there. We got any more of the rooted dirt? How's that look? That's looking pretty good. Centerpiece needs more on the underside. It's a bit too thin. think that needs to be... Ooh, no, that's not going to work. And is that a stair? No, that's... What the... Oh, that probably should be something. That makes more sense. Which block was it that felt wrong? That one. That shouldn't be a half slab. Hey, Squishy. Welcome to the taking over of the world by the crystal tendrils. I think Frauke has definitely decided she likes that statement. I mean, she's not wrong. Let's go for you and you. We need more crystals visible on this side, so let's do you. I need to blend this into the ground a bit more in a minute. There. And there. No, too many facing us. Oh, that was expensive. Unfortunately, while we have hit 88, it's not 88 miles per hour, and it's not allowing us to travel through time to allow that to happen for you, I'm afraid. That's better. And there. Small. If I had powers of time travel, I would certainly loan them to you. Which sounds wrong in some sort of way. Swap that one so that it's actually a vertical. And then retrieve it because we definitely don't have enough clusters to be able to abandon them. We need one there. Also need a couple there and ooh. One there. That's dirt. There. There. Hey, Cyber. Really? You wouldn't trust us with time travel? I mean, that seems entirely unfair. I could go back to my youth. Visit the dinosaurs again. Or was that my teenage years? Are those... Yeah. That's annoying. Body younger and the weekends longer. Who wouldn't? That's better. Kind of feel like I need a... The problem is those are half slabs, so I can't do what I would like to. Midnight crafting time. I mean, midnight crafting time sounds like an interesting concept. Okay, I think this tendril might actually be structurally done. Let's have a quick fly around to make sure it actually looks... Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I am happy with that tendril as a concept. It needs to go through with glow lichen. Midnight crafting sounds like you've got... Well, pretty sure that's how quite a lot of us end up crafting at midnight. Right, I think I would like to work with a tendril along the base of this. But I think before I do, I need to acquire... No, I don't. Let's bring the stone cutter down with us, though. And possibly the bed. How do we get out of this pit? Thank you. Right. It's the two most important things available. Bed, stone cutter. Nice to have your craft projects when sleep deprived. Don't we all? Right. Much as how I like the fact that this is partially here already, I think I need to raise some of it up a little bit so that it's not quite so embedded into the floor. Ah, now that is the question. To which I haven't even bothered starting to think about the answer. No. Never not sleep deprived. I resemble that remark. Hey, it's all. Well, today was a bit of a bust, wasn't it, Tor? That doesn't sound like something that is a good no context. I do hope you're all right. The combination of the double negatives was always sleep deprived. And I second that statement from Squishy. Oof. We need to arrange a This Is Not Doom and Cute con in the UK and basically get Tor to some really nice alcohol. Because I have some that I could probably share with him. I say probably in that, well, probably end up drinking it myself, but I already have been, just not today. Have I got any more of the... Yes, I do. That's good. I believe my response to that, Cyber, would be, no. Don't do it. Thankfully, you do not own a bottle of Bailey's. Okay, this is feeling like a tendril running up the side of here, which can then run through and then up in that direction. It's now a bad time to say Amazon have massive discounts on alcohol at, because of some sale or other that they're running. I mean, it's Amazon, there's always a sale or other running. Daily discounts count as a flipping sale constantly. This coming from the man who nearly bought a 1.75 litre bottle of rum. That's the wrong way up. Aha, so we split the tendril here, and it comes up in that direction as well. So I actually need to think about this a bit more. And I'm out of stairs. Oh. Thank you, Squishy. My brain failed to notice that that hadn't updated again. Or most notably, that I hadn't pushed the button. The lever clunk. The other lever. Why do we even have that lever? It's the one that controls Scotsman's cam. Probably. I've only watched The Emperor's New Groove a few times. Possibly not enough to have totally internalized all of the sillies. Oh my. Now, let's not even consider heading down that path in this chat room. Thank you very much. I'm going to declare that one a not even a joking conversation topic. splat as you place down the mud is a very interesting tone. How's that looking? Okay, that's looking all right. It'll look better once I've added in. Tor is unfortunately not far off. Kind of feel like this area is wrong. No, that's not right. I think it would be better if I swapped that out. Might be better if I swapped those. There. That's better. At which point I think that one should be a crystal. Yes. And probably so should this one. Because this is feeling very sort of not very purple in this area. That's better. And then we block it in a little. That one would probably be some of this needs to come. I need to come through this and start replacing it with things like cobble and other materials to sort of hint more that this has been ripping apart the world. But where's my bed? There it is. Something missing here. And here. That's better. So that now flows up, over, and down. There. No. Growing obsidian? No, too much. Scaffolding? No, completely wrong block. Yes, that feels a bit better. It's a shame you can't do half slabs of two different types in one block space. Because I would really love to be able to put cobbled deep slate and cobblestone in the same block space in a couple of these. And no, that does not mean I'll be installing chisels and bits at all. Hey Ritsu! Welcome to yet more of the world being taken over by the crystalline tendrils. I brought enough tea for some to allow us, the rest of us, to make some as well. Awesome. I fear many of us could probably do with it at the moment. Granted, I suspect many of us could probably do with something a lot more alcoholic, but that's not allowed right now. Let's take that out. That. Trying to infer another tendril going in this direction. And by infer, I mean build. Because clearly, Why would I bother inferring it when I can actually just build this snagging thing? Ooh, that... Yes. That's looking better. Tempted to bring this one up enough that it breaks the surface quite heavily. Not necessarily a full loop, but possibly just keeps going for a few blocks. I've not allowed myself any way of climbing this thing, which generally means it's not organic enough. One more bit of that. No. Have I got any of that? No, I don't have a full cluster. Okay, I think I need to mess around with the base a bit. Have we got any more mud? Yes. Probably have this surrounded a bit more by broken cobble. Yeah, that looks alright. Once it's got the clusters on it, it'll look more organic. Tempted to swap those two for two. Does that look better? Yes, it does actually. I think it does. Too much. Crystal cluster on the corner will do nicely for that. Do I want to blend this edge by doing that? I mean, I've got room for a cluster there. Cluster there. I can put some clusters in the soil. Yeah, that's probably alright. How's it look from a distance? Ooh, wow. That's distinctly much more of an evil rift now. This has gone from evil in potentia to oh boy. Also, now that I've done one over that side, I feel like I should probably have a... Well, one would hope, given the concept that it's alive would be a thing. Also, we're doomed. I'm tempted to have a... The hills are alive with the sound of chanting. I'm going to stick another tendril coming up out of the soil just over here. Just so that it's not immediately connected, but it looks like it's come... I possibly want one coming up through this path here, so it looks like this is split. Whoa. Hail, hydrate! And stretch. Oh boy. Here we go. Everybody stand up. And... Ow. I think I needed that. Probably most of you didn't need to hear that, but... Right, I need some more stairs. And let's get some more half slabs. So I think... No. There. 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 One of those. One of those. Utterly messed all of that up. Right. This needs more in the ground. I should really find out where my shovel is. It's in my inventory somewhere. Cyber, go get yourself some water. Don't make me go all bad on you. Let's put one there just because. Too much. I didn't need that there. I wanted that. Possibly. A crystal cluster. Yeah, that was nice. Need to do some more terraforming around the base here. And we probably want to sleep. Cyber. If you're not careful, Cyber, I'm going to change it so that the channel points are Nag Cyber. But only because we care. I see Tor has realised that there's an entirely sensible option even without it. I second that nag.
In a place where you feel the fire's gone out. In time we will heal, and light will pour out again, again, again. Light will pour out again, again, again. When the darkness surrounds the night without sound, we'll pull the wool down, we'll be together.
That probably means that it's been too long since you've eaten and your body is just going, nah. At which point, it means you really need to eat, and will nag you even more. Even if it's just, I don't know, a packet of crisps or something. I found some lovely tortillas and hummus as sort of snack pots that Sainsbury's have been doing. Hey, Raven. Really need a vertical slab. Oh well, that will have to be a cluster then. Which direction am I going with this tendril? I don't know. Let's just go this way a bit. Oops. Fell off.
Wait for the sunrise and open your eyes. If we give it time, life will be so bright again.
That'll be better once we've added clusters all over this thing. That one shouldn't be that, it should be that. I suspect I could probably do with doing that and that. Yes. Now it's flat on this side. Clusters will deal with that. And that. I don't want more half slabs. Yes. Excellent. There. That. And we might as well put a piece of... Yes, that anchors it better. Which also then means I need to do a little bit more along here, because the crystal wouldn't be on its own. It would have been growing out of the... Really? Yeah, that crystal wouldn't have been on its own. Here, have another one. No. That's better. So, how is that? Whoa. I just scrolled back with the camera count, and the whoa was as I realised this place is getting yeah. It's not. It doesn't feel too bad when you're close to it all, and then suddenly you realise we're possibly a little bit yeah. Once we start adding in the buildings that this has destroyed and run it down the edge of this cliff face, it's this is surface ground zero, I suspect. It also, actually, it all links, because it comes from that bottom left, arches up, goes back in, comes through the bottom of the rift, splits three ways, going off to the left, to the upper right, and then, yeah. So actually that could all be one tendril. At which point I probably need to do a bit more to anchor it in this location by bringing some down this wall, so that it looks like it's coming out of this wall before hitting this area a bit. But I think that it's not too hard. Except for the fact that I'm almost out of amethyst blocks in my inventory. Where's my shulker of evil? There we are. I could also do with some more full-sized amethyst clusters. Let's grab some more of the mediums. So we're okay on the large for the moment. Haven't actually started the cluster pass on this, which sounds slightly wrong, but no, not bad. Let's use some of the crying obsidian in a couple of places on this. That's better, that. No, wrong side. Those really should be up here, I think. So it looks like it's coming down. and then going up. Yes. Half slab here. I mean, it's not far off, really, is it, Talk, given that I'm basically going through adding detail with each pass of the rendering of this landscape asunder and filling it with these tentacles. I had wanted that to go to the right, thank you very much. Thank you. No. One of these needs to be a crystal cluster, or the crystal block. And that one it is. This feels flat. It's too flat against the wall. That needs to change. Somehow. I need to get up there. Ow. Well, apparently that's not the way up. How do we get out of this? There we are. Infested pit. Help! I'm trapped! Being attacked by tendrils of evil. Actually, I think the problem is not that it's... Yeah. I'll just put that back where I took it out, didn't I? Oh well. Really? No, that's not what I wanted to put there. I wanted to put that there, thank you very much. So... Farfig written. Probably actually have that... I need to sleep. I'm trying to keep all of this sort of making sense in a way that it's not exactly yes. It's the problem with organics. It has to feel right. And if it doesn't, it really shows up. That's better. Yes. That's better. Ooh, that block's wrong. That one? It feels right, but then this block feels wrong. Let's do that. Ah, it's got it. Hello, kindling. Ooh, tube coral. Tube coral would probably be quite useful. Don't wander off. I know you're a wandering trader, but I don't want you to wander away. Thank you. Vines, lily pad, stripstone, gunpowder. Nothing of value. Thank you. Put those away. Eeny, meeny. I'm sure one of these shulker boxes has... Hold on. Right. No. Oh, yes, but no. Really? None of them? Oh well, I guess we'll use this one then. Kind of surprised that I don't have a shulker box with... It's not so much out of shulker as I could have sworn that I had a shulker box that had the coral in it. And it feels odd to be sticking 8 pieces of coral into a shulker that doesn't actually have any in it. I'm sure I've got some somewhere, because I keep buying from the Wandering Kindlings. No. 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 Well, if it was going to be any of them, it was going to be one of those 3. How odd. I think I'm missing a shulker. Because I've got nothing with... It might be at IKEA. Now I know why I switched on the... Huh. No, the blue ones are all the woods. Except for this one, which is glass. That's wool. Yeah, I looked at it suddenly as you said it and was like, no. But I'm sure there's another shulker that, like this one, has multiple ones of the corals in it, because I'm sure that I've got an entire stack of each of the different corals somewhere. But I don't know where. Oh well. How odd. Where has all my coral gone? Yeah. I'll have to go looking for it at some point in the future. What was I doing? Oh yes, this section. I was about to say, you have a lead going off in this direction, sir, but I couldn't see the llama. Did I leave a chest near the fish tank? Possibly. I'll go hunting for it another day. I'm not in a hunt the shulker kind of mood today. I just placed back the block I just took out. Then we've got 3 of those in a row, and that feels wrong. Let's do that and that. Or just do nothing there and fill it in with a crystal cluster in a minute. I mean, the overhead of this looks helps it look reasonably consistent now, so it comes through the archway and then goes down and now follows its way along the rift and then pops up here and here, so that now feels much more consistent, except maybe for that block and that block. Does that look better on the overhead? Yeah, that looks better on the overhead as well now. I'll be very curious to see what this looks like on a map later. Because I have a sneaking suspicion on a map this is going to look very, very disturbing. Or confused. Probably confused. Those 2 both .gif. Yeah. Sir, look, I've purchased from you. I have no need to acquire anything else. Would you mind accidentally falling down a hole? No. I need you to take your llama and possibly fall down a ravine. That's possibly the right direction. Go on. Keep going. No. You're going to make me hurt you. And by hurt you, I mean set fire to you. If he doesn't leave soon, he will. Yeah. I will not be held responsible for the damage that he takes. Let's move the camera count higher so that I can't hear him in that either. Let's put a couple of crystals here. And then take down one of those and swap it for a stair, and then apparently I need to sleep because it's nearly dark, which means that we will... That's a stone cutter. that could be a very painful thing to sleep on. Okay. Yeah. James Bond villain. Definitely. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to sleep on this perfectly safe stonecutter. I'm out of stairs again. I swear, once I've been through this and done all the deep slate and the amethyst and so forth, I'm gonna have to come back. Whoa, that. Why is that block there? Let's put it there instead. What was I saying? There was a train of thought and it got derailed. Oh, yes. Once I've done all of the deep slate and amethyst and crystal clusters and so forth, I'm going to have to come through with cobble and mossy cobble and all sorts of bits like that as a sort of another pass to tough. Yes. Cobble, mossy cobble, tough, probably some andesite, and just basically take the edges off of the rift so that it looks more sort of weather beaten and look, go away. And to be honest, broken is also a good thing, a good term. He annoyed me. He annoyed me so badly that I had to kill him. All I got out of that was 3 leather and 2 leads. And I don't really care about the leads. He annoyed me. He annoyed me. The llamas were, yeah. I'll get you and your little llamas too. That's better. I was feeling too flat. Have I got any mud left? No. Right. I think, however, that might be... Whoops. Why is there one... Why did I put one bit of crying obsidian here? I suspect I was thinking of having the tendril break off in that direction. I don't really want to add any more tendrils to this place. It's already ridiculously overgrown. I mean, the orbital shot is very, very... Oh boy. I still need to do down the side of this cavern edge, but I think that would be the last bit of the surface tendril work. So I should probably do that before I empty my inventory and move back to... move on to dealing with things like the Crystal Cluster Pass and the pass in which I try and make this all make sense by basically breaking up the terrain. Right. Okay, so I need to bring it down this way. And to be honest, I might as well just use dirt scaffolding because really, I don't have a problem with the amount of dirt that I have. Okay. I thought I heard a herd of pillagers for a minute there. That feels like the right sort of base path. I suspect I probably need to make it wider, because this is a mature tendril end, source tendril. None of these sound right. All of these sound wrong. All of these sound evil. This is the source end of the tendril. Let's go with that. No, I wanted that the other way up. Right, and I could probably do with that. And that. Yeah, that works. We just had the same music track twice in a row. Well, more to the point, has it been doing the same music track for quite a few times and I've just really not noticed? I'm going to override and skip. Skippity-doo-dah, skippity-yay. I think I'd heard that music too many times today. I mean, that's perfectly reasonable, Raven. You are theoretically probably still working in the background. Ow. That was nearly a long fall. RNG occasionally clusters up a bit. It is, after all, RNG. How's that look? Not bad. Tempted to take out some more of that. That can go. That. Let's take out. Wasn't thinking of taking those out. Let's put a couple more of those in. Let's do that. And I should probably sleep. I need to get up onto the surface and deal with the fact that this now looks wrong. A little bit of that. There's a half slab. Let's put a half slab there. Crystal cluster can go there. Might as well do that one while we're here. That means that those should probably be like so, and I'm out of stairs again. Blimey, I am burning through the deep slate today. Still, it's for a good cause. That was one of those pucker moments. That's in the wrong place. Let's try that. Let's just do that. How's that look? That looks wrong. That's like one tiny section of a block, but I would see it forevermore. Evermore. Quoth the raven, eat my shorts. No, wait, wrong one. Yeah, let's have that look like it's starting to break. Oh, wonderful. Minecraft, rain. How's that looking? Let's get an oversight. I think I've got too much of it. It's a bit too thick. I know it's kind of coming in from a very thick section on the surface, but it just doesn't feel right to have quite so much of it. That's better. We can sort out this edge when we do the landscaping pass. Surprised there's so much dirt in there. That's better. I think I need... No. I think I need that not to be there. Ah! Remember kids, don't dig straight down. You will end up dropping to your death. What did I remove? These bits. Actually, I might leave that and convert it into cobble. That's better. That feels more right. I think if I take out those and swap in that, that's better. At which point we can probably take out that and do really like that to be facing the other direction, but I think the location that I'm in is going to make that really difficult. Or not. That's got it. That's better. Now that feels like it's coming down this way. Which then allows it to link in with this area or tendril here. That one probably feels like it's a crystal opportunity. And that one feels like it should be... that one probably should be deep slate. And then let's break out some of this. And let's see. Where the heck is my... Yeah. Okay, I need more stairs. I really wish I could get rid of the rain. Let's see this without the dirt in the way. Oh, there's a goof. See? This is what happens when you remove the scaffolding. You realise that you've got absolutely nothing by way of continuity. That and that. Let's make that a stair. Let's just leave the rest of it as is, actually. Because we're going to bring it into this area. So, let's place some mud there for the moment. You feel like you should be a crystal. You shouldn't. That should probably be one of those. So should that. Ow. There's a hole here. Where the heck am I? Apparently that's a deeper hole than I thought. Let's have this lot actually feel like it's part of this tendril, like so. Nice thing is this gives me some of the cobble that I was going to need to be able to actually start fixing the ravine. I feel like that should be a half slab. So, that's better. The only thing I'm not comfortable with is this corner. You're in the wrong place. That's got it. Much better. So that's coming all the way down and joining in with this tendril as it comes up from the deep. Or maybe that's a different tendril. It all fits in better, at least. I think that should be deep slate, though. And possibly so should that. And definitely... Whoa. Definitely so should that. With at least that. Have I got another stair left? Yes. That's better. I kind of feel like I need another stair. Another 2 stairs, 3 stairs, and a half slab or 2. I probably need to try and sleep, because I think it's getting to the point in this rainfall night that I will be able to. Yes. Never realised quite how thin the saw blade was. Oh, my inventory is full. Let's get to the emergency storage bin. Right, I said 3 stairs and a half slab or 2. So let's make it 4 stairs and 4 half slabs, because you can guarantee I've not thought that through properly. Can't use scaffold here because those are half slabs. That's not the way around it was. Don't care. Brings that in a bit. Love the way that this completed section is getting completely redone. Partially because I've kind of changed tone. That one should be that. Does that work? Kind of feel like I need to do something here. Those are all solids, so that's all right. And that one. I don't like that one. That feels wrong. Let's swap it for a half slab. And that for a... that for a... That's better. And then that one as well. Okay, now it's peeping out from behind the stone, and I probably need some stairs of cobble / normal stone up here to blend that edge in. Don't suppose I've got the... Oh, I have. As a result of my rebuilding. And one just there. That's better. That blends it in more, so it actually looks like it's hiding. It's being exposed from behind those. I think I need to take that out and put another one there. And have this as a 3/4 block. Yeah. And I could really do with a, hey, what do you know? I have a half slab in stone that can go there and hide the fact that there's an interesting transition there, making that transition perfect. Fantastic. Yeah, stuck in a hole. That's better. I mean, I need more stairs here. Have I got any more? No. Now I need stairs of normal stone. That's a good sign. That means I'm getting into the blending the edges side of things. And Let's just make 9. After all, what could possibly go wrong? That one. And that one should be that. I think that block is now lost to us. Oh, got it. That's better. That blends nicely now. Yes. Yes, yes. Could really do with... Where's my scaffolding? That. And possibly 2 of those. Which kind of leaves that one open, which I think should be cobble deep slate poking out from behind it. That's better. Bleh. That looks entirely unnatural. How long has that been completely wrong? The answer is probably forever. Okay. I feel like I need a stair up there. Oh, come on. You know how to climb scaffolding, Scots. Just not necessarily how to place it. Blend that. Leave that as is. Let's blend this area a bit. And here. We'll come through and blend that properly in a minute. How does that look? Positively malevolent. Okay. I think it's time to start the cluster pass. Right. Medium. Small. Medium. Large. Don't suppose. Awesome. I was about to say, don't suppose. Ah! Remind me to go get that in a minute. Got it. Okay. I keep falling down that particular hole. Right. That gives me that pass. Probably need a small one there. Another one there. I don't care about the dirt. Plenty of dirt. Large. Small. Medium. So. Okay, I think I need one here somewhere. The question is where? There. Possibly with you. Okay. Is all of that clustered? Yeah. And all of that's clustered. So let's start following the tendrils around. Okay, small. Definitely small. Medium. Let's put a small there. And there. And a large there and a small there. Small, medium, small, large, small. Well, that's a medium, but it doesn't matter. That, and it's bedtime. Okay. This is where where it starts to light up the rift a bit as these give off just a little bit of light. I also plan on coming through here and giving this all a glow lichen pass as well. No, too many. Take that now. Glow lichen on those. I should really go and find that and start on that in a minute. Let's work our way up this side. There, here. One of those. Put one there. I feel like that would be a good place for one of those. Let's deal with this one. This definitely needs a large full-size cluster on the top. A couple of those. That size. Yep. The cluster size helps to really sort of blur the edges a bit, which is nice. Because those now blend into the shape of that. Here, there. That's good. I like that one. Same again. This needs a full-size cluster on the top. Medium. Yeah, medium there. I'm also trying to vary the direction of these so that they're not all just facing in the same direction, because if they all face in the same direction it's going to look unnatural. Says the man building giant tendrils of crystals. I really want things to look natural. Yeah, about that. Let's not think that one through anytime soon. Oh wow. Once you start putting the crystals on these, the clusters on these, they really start sort of taking on a much more malevolent feel. Natural, but rather organic. Yeah, organic is definitely the word I was looking for. You know what my brain has just decided to ponder? Other than the whole Tiberium concept. This kind of makes me think of the replicators a little from Stargate. I don't know why the replicators, because they were never crystalline. But the whole sort of taking over of things kind of sort of feels more... Metal is a crystal. Yeah. And God is a DJ. I have no idea why I just said that. That might be it, Cyber. I feel like I can get away with that there. I don't think I want to put any more over there. Actually, I'd like to move that one to there. Because otherwise it's in a straight line. I'm trying to avoid straight lines. Oh, that's a half slab. Tempted to take that out. Move it down. And do that. That's better. That blurs that edge a bit more. Right. We're getting into the smaller end of this. Actually, that should probably have been a medium. Yeah. I think that might be the cluster pass. I'm just taking a look around to see if there's anywhere that jumps out as not being crystalline. And the answer is no. Oh, hold on. There's that section in front of the tendril here. And one there. That's got that, yeah. Wow. That suddenly got evil. I love it. I like it. I need to work out what the heck I'm going to do with the destroyed building here and the footpath. And I suspect this building is going to have been slightly trashed on one corner. This is certainly a reason for some form of apocalypse. Crystalpocalypse. Christopocalypse? Crystalthulhu? yeah, thank Cthulhu, Crystalthulhu Patang, yes. Right. I think I am, whoops, incapable of walking across a wall bridge. Right. Oh, wow. That used up an awful lot of my amethyst cluster. But not much of my amethyst blocks. And the crying obsidian is not in this chest anyway. It's in this one. Crystalthulhu sounds. Well, yep. What I could really do with now is a lot of cobble. He says just finding some, and possibly quite a bit of tuff. Ah, yes, but what class would they be? Actually, I probably need Great Old One Warlock. That definitely sounds like it might be an interesting one. I don't know what Great Old One Warlock is, but it definitely sounds like the sort of thing that would fit with this. Right. There are reasons why I have large amounts of strange materials in that chest. And one day I will explain. Today isn't that day, though. Right. Let's start. We've got that. Oh, no, I've got the... Cthulhu is a patron. Insanity-based spell list. Allow me to say, yee, that sounds scarier. That's almost as bad as having giant crystal tendrils growing out of your world. Right. That. Happy to help people come up with disturbing and dangerous concepts. Lovely. Right. Now I feel like I need to blend this in so that it looks like it's... oh, I was going to get some mossy cobble as well. I need moss. Do I have moss? 37. Is that enough? Did I make more moss? No. Let's pick up an entire stack of glow lichen because we will need it. Let's put away the mud because we're done with that for the moment. I'll leave the coarse dirt in there for the moment. Right, I need more moss. Time to go into the noisy pit again. How are we doing on bone meal? Oof. Give me the moss. That's not moss. Whee! All the moss. This really is a very overpowered way of getting materials. I love it. Right, let's get rid of the... Wow, I got 2 stacks of moss nearly in that one very short visitation. That really is a quick way of getting moss. That's fantastic. Whatever we do, I am not allowed to hit the moss with... If I place any moss in that area, I am not allowed to hit it with bone meal, because it will absolutely trash the tendrils. Actually, no, because that's deep slate cobble. And I think it'll take one look at that and go, well, you're not natural, I can't do anything to you. Let's start with that and work forwards. Actually, I wanted that and that to be those. That I think should be... Actually, that should probably be tough. And we can put that amethyst back on it. We'll blend that with cobble. Yeah. And where's my cobble half slabs? There we are. I'm trying to sort of make it look like this has pushed up stone while it was breaking through. So that it's not just a direct, sudden translation from the deep slate to the grass. Probably cobble tough here. Let's use a bit of andesite. Let's cobble a piece of tough there. Oh dear. Storming is not a good thing. Is it storming the castle or just storming? Grey goo. I mean, Grey goo sounds like... wasn't there a computer game called Grey goo? Yeah, there was. I think it's in my library somewhere. I never got very far with it. It never seemed that good. Grey goo is basically the concept of what happens if nanites go completely out of control. Effectively, all you end up with is grey goo, as everything is transformed into nanites. Where's my stone cutter? There it is. I mean, it's not just that game that has that concept. It's been an old sort of conceptual sort of concern about anyone working with that sort of style of material. Yeah. Let's put some andesite there. Could really do it with a mossy cobble stair for there. The blob is a similar concept, but that's more from the time of I think that one came out around about the same time as The Thing. The Kurt Russell one at Antarctic. And yes, as Frauke says, biological. Sounds about right. It was pretty failed It's quite a number of things. It's a shame. It had a lot of promise and then just failed. Cobble. Here. And here. There was another one that I tried around the same time, I think, but which my computer at the time took one look at and said, yeah, no, and refused to run at all, which was a War of the Worlds RTS, which would have been lovely if I'd been able to actually try that, because I really wanted to. Full-on tripods, the whole works. Blending here. And possibly down here as well. That's better. Needs that block blending. Possibly that way. And I need to sleep before a Suicide Shrubs decides to do some landscaping for me. There is not going to be any TNT landscaping today. There's not going to be any TNT landscaping, full stop. I don't approve of TNT landscaping, personally. It feels like that's too... there. That's better. Except now this feels wrong, so... that's better. That blends nicer. Let's deal with this side first. I hadn't wanted that, so I guess we'll have to do that. Fine. I might pour some water in that gap. No, I wanted just a normal solid cobble block. Ashes of the Singularity. Don't recognise that one. Okay, that's blended that area. One off thunder. Oh well. Perhaps it was just Thunder in Paradise. And for anyone who remembers that TV series, I'm terribly sorry. As in, I'm terribly sorry that you remember that TV series. needs to be tough. And that's me out of tough again. Actually, how much of this left do I have? I feel like not much. I can probably get away with just mossy cobble instead of tough in the remaining areas. I'd like to have those as mossy cobble half slabs though. That's better. And of course, this is actually where there's a building collapse, so I should probably start thinking about putting in some things like stone bricks and mossy stone bricks, because this is where there used to be a building. That kind of makes more sense to start introducing some of that into this area. We can probably have parts of the building still actually further up, but this is definitely the sort of area where it would make sense to introduce it. After all, we want to try and start introducing concepts of the actual area that's been destroyed by this crystal. Whoa! Hey Joel! Thank you for the raid! Wow. Yes, more crystal work. Allow me to provide some context. I've been doing all of this today, adding in a distinctly large amount of, the area where the crystals have been taking over and destroying, and the purple areas are where there are supposed to have been buildings in the past. And yes, today has been working my way through and putting in all of these tendrils and bringing it up to my level of pretties. Greetings to all raiders. Definitely a moment for welcoming everybody to the SLA, in which all the squirrels are attempting to suddenly figure out what the heck's going on. I was not expecting a raid, so thank you. I will, however, state I'm actually 5 minutes from wrapping up point. Near on. Raven, thank you for the quote. No one expects weekday raids. I was not expecting anything. So thank you very much. And there's the pub crawl kicking in. Let's see. I was going to put in some more broken down sections here. I mean, the building's collapsed from up there, so that feels like a good place to drop down. And for context, all of this, by way of evil tendrils, is coming up from deep down underground where... Ow! This will eventually be a lava cave. Whoops, I've already gone all the way down into the geode down here. There'll be rivers of lava running through this cave, and many, many more tendrils, particularly like the one up here. I probably should not have thrown myself far too deep. Ow! So yes, we have some pipework coming down from an old pumping station, because this is a pool here. And the pumping station would have been there. And we have all of the tendrils starting to appear. But I haven't done much of the below ground area. Yeah, my flying skills are legendary in their complete lack of existence. But all of this is a part of this city that is in a caldera that I've been building. And, I mean, quite literally, the caldera didn't exist. The no drama safety limit is already displeased. However, this is usually the point in the day, seeing as how it's about 5 minutes, just coming up to wrapping up point, where I swap into Pretties mode and have a look at what the day has brought us, with shaders switched on. And okay, I approve. Excuse me while the small character running off in the corner is me as I attempt to move my main character into a safe haven. Thank you. This is my 4th area of the world. Whoops. There have been 2 or 3 other cities that I've already built. A clifftop city and a... what's the other one? Oh yes, a mining city. But one of the concepts that's been consistent throughout the world has been the Cult of the Eye. And this is one of the temples of the Cult of the Eye. And they... we're not quite sure what they worship. This is single player. This is all... this is all me. Let's quickly sleep before we end up with things attempting to murder me or destroy my world. Oh wow. And as the sun rises over the back of that... yes. A year and 88 days. However, let me find a good screenshot for the end of stream. Is the temple? This temple? Or do you mean the Temple of Yeet, Raven? I could probably get to the Temple of Yeet quite quickly. Ah, okay. Oh, this one is definitely a very long-term project. Actually, before I do wrap up, allow me to introduce you to the Gordons. I decided I needed something by way of life in this city. And so the gatehouse has been taken over by pillagers and rebuilt into their style. And I kind of neutered a lot of them and then kept naming them. So we've got Peter Robinson and King Charles I, and many more who are all attempting to hide. But yes, basically my way of getting a little bit of life, I kept sitting in a boat with a pillager and turning them into a Gordon. Who's this one? Lord Stagg. And Gordon, Nigel Steele. These are all named after Stephen Fry characters. Just for surrealism. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. I mean, this is, as Joel says, long-term build, but definitely something that I am attempting to put an awful lot of detail into. And this whole area is supposed to be a destroyed and ruined city, apart from the gatehouse, which has been taken over. However, your timing is unfortunate because this is my wrapping up point. I will be back again at my usual time tomorrow, 2.5 hours previously to now. Thank you to everyone joining me today. Thank you to Joel for the raid. Thank you to everybody for your nice, kind words. Thank you to all of my regulars for just putting up with the insanity of this build, as always. It's great to have everyone here. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. And I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.
Same people, same places, same parties. Am I just a ghost at night? Too many streets.